It is exactly 1 year since terror set foot at the 14 Riverside Complex in Nairobi, taking down with it innocent Kenyans and scarring many others. The Al-Shabaab terrorists took hold of the different buildings in the complex, leaving many in the dark spaces of fear, uncertainty, and, in a positive twist, brotherhood. After hours of gunshots, blasts, and evacuation of hostages, the enemy was defeated. The nation was watching and collectively celebrated when the terrorists were killed amid the sorrowful mood the country was in. The death toll, of course, of the civilians stood at 21 then, but has now risen to 22, following the demise of Noel Kidaliza Amudavi, a nurse who succumbed to her injuries last week. She was shot 3 times in the stomach as she tried to save a patient. NTV's Brenda Wanga reports on the brave fight that Noel put up and her family's extreme pain of loss.
The images of a mother and a wife stare out at you in different parts of this house. Her smile welcomes you, but her physical absence is tangible. Those gathered are planning for her funeral. This is the home that Bernard Amudavi Kisanya shared with his wife Noel Kidaliza, now deceased. Noel succumbed to injuries she suffered exactly a year ago during the terror attack at the 14 Riverside Complex in Nairobi.
Siku ya alitoka asubuhi akaenda kazini vizuri kama kawaida, akasema wacha niende kazini.
It was a day that will change this family forever. Noel, a nurse at the Dusit D2 Hotel, had nearly made it out of the building in the midst of the attack. But her nurse instinct and heart would not let her leave a patient behind.
Akaambia wenzake turudi tuchukue Beatrice. Bata akakataa, ni kama sio kukataa, ni kuogopa. Hawakukataa, wakaogopa. Yeye akasema acha mimi niende. Sasa sana anakuja naye mbio hawa tu. Huyu akatokea terrorist, akatokea akaanza kuwashuta, wakamshoot 3 bullets kwa tumbo na moja ikapita hivi, so akaanguka kwa maua, but Beatrice walimmalizia hapo.
She survived that shooting, but would spend the next 3 months in hospital, giving her family hope that she would live. But that hope was short-lived.
Sasa mimi naona hapo wale tulikuwa nao wamepona, na mimi the only nimeteseka every time na hospitali, sisi na wewe, but itakuwa sawa. But you have tried. Nakushukuru, umejaribu, but naona kama will not make it. After 1 hour akaanza kupass out.
Sad moment in the ICU bed. She was really suffering, and hata sijui how to explain the feeling.
2 days into the new year, Noel, who was the sole breadwinner of her family, took her last breath, plunging her family into a dark and an uncertain place, one they say they did not know how to maneuver. Her death brings to 22 the total number of civilians' lives lost in that attack. 9 terrorists were eliminated by security forces. And as the family prepares to lay her to rest on Saturday in Nandi County, they say they have forgiven the perpetrators of the attack, but they will not forget. Brenda Wanga, NTV.